Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Daily Zone, the Daily View on this channel. Me, your host, yours truly, Calvin, or whatever you want to call me. I hope you all had a fantastic Sunday, making a nice little late night video, because I definitely didn't sleep until 2 in the afternoon, because I stayed up till 7 a.m. playing like a dragon. But as the title of the video will suggest, we're just going to be looking at some WoW housing. I've been working on this for quite a bit. I won't lie, unironically, I spent most of the day just playing World of Warcraft this morning, after I woke up. Just working on my house, hanging out with my cousin, stealing his ideas, obviously, because he's a much better builder than I am. And, yeah, without further ado, I should just welcome you home, to my house. That's my cousin's. We will explore that. You may notice the different change in scenery from last time. We were in plot 38 in the Duskwood. I have since moved to the sunny kind of valley right beside the town. Because that is peak spot. And plus me and my cousin can now look at each other's houses directly. We're directly neighbors. It's funny enough we both put the freaking flamingo out. That's pretty good. But we'll start with my house. I also have a ton of images. Like, dude, I was like... When you talk about doing research and stuff, guys, we were like a realtors. We walked to every single house in our area that we could get into, and not saying this is the reason we moved, but the neighbor directly to my left, or no, the one directly over here, had a house that it may have raised the property taxes. It may have made me feel like maybe my house wasn't as good as, you know, it could be. Maybe they had the whole shebang, and quite frankly, it was we walked in and we went, man, we really haven't been doing the housing properly, have we? But yeah, you may notice a bit basic on the outside, just, you know, your nice little trees, grass. I've got my little tent out here in case I wanted to take a nappy outside. We got a telescope. I also have a cow. Be jealous, I have a cow that hangs out at my house. Some more trees. We'll just go around this way. I have my own private dock. Pretty nice. That guy is a freeloader. He you know, I mean, that's fair grain. That's fair ground. You know, it's not mine. We got my boat in case I want to go sailing and not in a seal form. Obviously, we got a well back here with an outhouse for the humans. You know, I don't use the outhouse. We got my nice flower bed. That's a prototype. It's a prototype. It probably could be better in the future. But for now, it's pretty nice. I might in the future shrink these roses down and maybe try to make like a bundles. But for now, that's fine enough. I got some lights connecting to my little gazebo, my little reading, and my charcuterie board. That's pretty nice. Put a rune stone out here. We have my meditation rock that is actually so good at balancing. It's hovering. That's how good I am, guys. That's how good I am at building stuff. I'm actually just holding it with my mind currently. I'm like, that's active concentration, to keep that steady. But without further ado, I don't have a lot going on. Okay, I haven't done a lot. Or I say I haven't done a lot. I was in here for an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, and you may be like, oh, well, what did you do for an hour and 30 minutes? Well, I'll show you. Okay, just hold your horses. May notice, yeah, a bit barren. I'm getting the framework down. You may ask, why did you make this triple tall? I'm building for the future, guys. I'm building the framework. But beyond this door and through this hallway is something I spent way too much money getting the XP to get, which is a night room, because my cousin has a sunroom, and I went, you know what? I want a night room. Nice little waterfall. It's running here. That fountain effect obviously is like it's not high enough. But if I'm not mistaken, that was in a little rough spot for me. Then we have my little rock path that walks up here to my sort of relaxing area. I'm missing a mat. I couldn't find a mat today. That's in the future sort of deal. But there will be something for me for when I'm in cat form. You know, we're taking naps up here in a nice peaceful area. Cause this is sort of just like my druid's bedroom. I think the gimmick is I'm just gonna make a bunch of bedrooms for all my characters. But yeah, and then nice little roses, and you may notice, oh, that looks a little funky. I mean, what's going on over there? I mean, is that like a secret or something? Yeah, it is a secret. It's a secret tea party. Yeah, look, it's, you know, it's pretty good. I've got, you know, a dark queen. I've got a light king and a light queen. We've got some little plushies, a little tea set, a nice little Diablo 4 style pelt. One of the best looking fireplaces in my opinion. This one looked really good. It's really detailed. And then obviously I put the Belemeth kind of, you know, wood down. I've come to the conclusion I'm gonna fill my house full of secrets, because that's just fun. That's just a good time. But yeah, that's all really for this house. I did one room in an hour and 30 minutes, guys. It takes me a bit, okay? But I'll take you to some others. I'll go show you my cousins. We can talk about his house, and then I will show you the neighbors. So obviously he invested a bunch of points into some griffins, and I think I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that item is. He's got his wagon, he's got his fruit, he's got his stand. Thankfully it's not a fruit stand like 90% of the people have. What's glowing down here? He's got a glowing table with some mugs on it, you know, killing it. He's got a super, honestly, this just wants me. I really just wish his house was a pineapple with that, so I could just live across the street from SpongeBob, because that would be funny. He's got his nice little fountain, little broom, got a little. I guess he has chickens. I did see that there was a doghouse thing that I could get, which really made me wish that you could put your hunter's pets at the house, because that would just go that would go crazy, right? But we'll enter into here. As you can tell, he did a lot more. I'm one of the people that I have to see the vision before I can start working. He starts putting stuff down, and then it comes to him as he goes. So he's got a nice little study, little tea set, little apples and banana action. See, we inspire each other, okay? You know, we inspire each other, because this was not here when I came in here. This is good though. Actually, this is real nice. He actually improved this. This was like, oh, he did that quest. Yeah, no, this is good. This is real good. This is actually so good. Love this. He didn't have, okay, so all of this right here that you're looking at, I have not seen this. This is my first time seeing it, because he changed all this. I'm going to give him guff. Because I saw this kind of room and I was like, oh, I should build that room. And I saw I could make a night room. I was like, I'll make a night room. And then he saw my stone building event. That's pretty good. But yeah, sorry, I'm checking for secrets. We were talking about, oh, secrets would be so nice. Yeah, okay. That's nice. That's actually really nice. Got some nice paintings hung up. I ain't got any paintings in my house. We're destitute out here. So much hanging. He's got a stove. He asked where that light was. I'm glad he got it. Nice little dining room action. A door over there. That's probably a bathroom. I've learned that a lot of people like bathrooms. They like making bathrooms. And it's a bathroom without a toilet. Yikes. But yeah, not bad. I really enjoy it. Let's see. He likes putting secret demon hunter areas. You can't do them in these rooms. So I guess he hasn't got around to it unless you stuck it over here. No. That'd actually be a fantastic idea. To make a whole room look like it's just a square room and then give it a roof. It's like the stairway room, but you give it a roof and then you can give like a secret area for demon hunters. I don't main a demon hunter, so, you know, doesn't really work for me. But yeah, now I will go show you the person whose house inspired me to actually start working like crazy. Oh, she was here. That's my bad. Hopefully they're not home. So that would be awkward. I tried to send them a mail and be like, hey, yo, your house was very, like, nice. But they're on Dalaran. I am on Storm Rage. So we can't do it. I cannot send them a, hey, nice house message. And unfortunately, you can't do signs in WoW housing because, for reasons, we all know why. But yeah, this was a wake up call. Because it's nice. It is a nice house. It is a very, very nice house. I didn't even realize. I didn't even see the greenhouse. God, some people are just too good. There's actually more houses, I think, over here in this area and over here. A lot of these over here were not very developed, but there were some that were like really, really good. That I was like, man. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the one. Yeah. So, obviously, a lot going on. You can tell this person plays the game because they have the mage tower or mage class story completed. Over here's their nice little stove. They even made a little spice rack. My cousin thought this was gonna be like a secret room or something. It's a little spice rack. Great use of that those items that you can get. I'm actually gonna be kind of copying this in somewhat formal fashion because I realized these are not actual like countertops. She has, or they have bought like what I guess is tables, and then got these marbles like tiles. You can tell they're tiles because they cut here. So these are probably like the elegant blood elf floors. And then obviously they have a usable stove. There's another one that looks like eyes on an old stove. Oh, that's actually fantastic. But yeah, just like so much going on. Very nice. Very night elfy. I was very jealous because I'm trying to go night elf, and I was like, they just did it better. They were just better. No secret doors over here. You walk in here, they got the nice little, just a nice entryway. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is in their like kind of bedroom. Actually, yeah, I've been here. I was like, have I been here? Yeah, because they had this, and I was like, this looked really nice. I was like, what a nice use of a closet. Just phenomenal, just really good. There are people that are just made for building stuff. I am not one of them. But just a phenomenal house, dude. Like, look at that. Who thinks of that? But it works out so well. Like, it is just such a good house. Oh, here, I'll be a good visitor. I'll close all the doors. I don't want to miss anything. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's right. So we started getting rooms where they hadn't worked on them yet, but you could tell they meant to. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, there are other houses. I had like we explored houses for like at least 40 minutes. We were just walking house to house in our neighborhood. Just being like, that's a nice house. That's a nice house. I'll show you some houses that are funny, but I wouldn't necessarily call them nice. Because when we started looking at where we should move, we were like, oh, we should move out of the Duskwood area because I wanted a more vibrant place, and my cousin wanted to be closer to the middle of town. So obviously we were here, and we were like, oh, we want to be close. So the options were here, or here, or here, or there. And so over here was one of the options. And you may notice the two neighbors. So these are the two plots we could have had over here and here. And we decided we didn't want to move here because it seems like they're having a competition to see who could make the tallest house. Why? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. We couldn't go into either of these people's houses. But, they're certainly houses. Oh my god. This keyboard's got a whole, like, set of keys that I keep, like, accidentally mashing. But yeah. There's just so many creative people. We moved sort of over here because there's not a lot of people that are like crazy like houses. When you get out of here to these houses, it seems like a lot of the good builders went to the Duskwood area because it's like very thematic. There's another house. I can't remember where per se. Let's see if I can find it. Not that one. Oh, dude, hold on. Oh, they're home. Oh, are they home? Is that Selfina? That is that guys. I'm very awkward. We can't say hello to our neighbors. That's just not on the table. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Okay, actually, I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I know where I wanted to go. Oh, man, I almost had a social interaction stressing me out over here. There was a house somewhere on the coast. These were very nice. I really enjoyed this outdoor kind of garden area. This was like very adorable, very nice. Big props. And their inside, I think, was also pretty nice. Oh, I should have showed y'all the little like shop thing. Oh, never mind. This is the one that had like 7 bathrooms. Oh, here's the stove thing that I wanted to show y'all. It's actually a different one. There's another kind of stove variation. We don't have to go. This one just has a bunch of bathrooms. It's like someone made a renter's house. Like it's made for somebody to rent. Like whoever built this was like using this as an opportunity for them to be like, would this be good to rent out to people? What is this layout good? Because it's like 90% bathroom. They're like, we got a 5 bathroom, 1 bed house. Shoot, there was somebody out this way that I was like, dang. That person's name was Legend. That's crazy. They were out here, and I think they were the only one that I was like, wow. Was it this one? I can't remember. Huh. I'm flying a bit too fast for stuff to load in, I think. This one's nice. Can I get into this one? Oh, this is Legend. Well, Legend has been cooking. I don't think I actually visited this house. We might have went around it. Oh, well, I got denied, so we are not seeing the inside of Legend's house. I mean, I guess the privacy fence should have gave it away. Dude, I'm like realizing that I didn't actually give like as thorough of a look as I thought I did. I don't know what they're cooking, but they're obviously cooking. These are benches. I mean, that's a pretty nice window. They used the benches to do it, though. Okay. Is that openable? No. That wall looks sus. You know, I haven't actually been inside this one. Weird. I wonder if people are like making their house actually like enterable since the last like, because I don't know, I've been on WoW for like 4 or 5 hours today, just goofing around, doing housing stuff. Well, everybody. Well, let me see if there's my neighbor's gummy bear. That's epic. There were some people with like some crazy houses. Okay. Yeah, here, hold on. Here, I can show you a screenshot of stuff that I was like, oh, this is nice, you know? A nice kind of like stovetop pantry area. This was a nice kind of living room-esque area. A nice little fireplace with a couch and stuff. A nice little indoor garden. I don't know why I took a... Oh, this was a custom staircase we ran into, and I was like, that looks so good. I should copy that. And then here's the little outdoor garden I showed y'all. But yeah, guys, I think that's everything. I'd like to thank you for joining for my real house tours. Oh, the realtors on Azeroth. I don't know. Well, thanks for joining me to look around the houses in my neighborhood. A ladybug just landed on my monitor. fun. But anyways, I hope you have a fantastic night. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. I hope you have a fantastic week. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Bye-bye, everybody.